let us discuss about next node point, that is a sin x plus b cos x plus c belongs to closed c minus root over a square plus b square. In trigonometry classes we got this already. C plus root over a square plus b square. The range of the function a sin x plus b cos x plus c is closed c minus root over a square plus b square, c plus root over a square plus b square. I think it is very clear for you. Now let us take one problem on this. If the equation k cos x minus 3 sin x equals to k plus 1 has a solution for x, has solution for x, then k belongs to dash. K values we need to identify. Here you can see the trigonometric equation. It is k times cos x minus 3 times sin x equals to k plus 1. If you consider this, if you compare this one with a sin x plus b cos x plus c, here a is k, b is -3. We can take anything, either this is a or this is b, either this is a or this is b, anything we can take, no problem. I am taking a is k, b is -3, here c is not there, 0. So only I am comparing up to here, only this I am comparing with this. A, b you can interchange, no problem. So then range of k cos x minus 3 sin x is closed interval c minus root over a square plus b square. That means c is 0 here, root over k square plus 9 comma c plus root over a square plus b square. Here c is 0, root over k square plus 9 closed interval. Here range of this function is closed root over negative root over k square plus 9 root over k square plus 9. That is the range of this function. Whenever k plus 1 also belongs to this interval, then solution may exist. If k plus 1 is not lies in this interval, how can these both equal? If this is lying in this interval, if this also lies in this interval, then solution may exist. I think it is very clear for you. Now let us take, if k plus 1 belongs to closed negative root over k square plus 9 root over k square plus 9, then solution exists. Then solution exists. For that we can take k plus 1 whole square belongs to, if you square it will be closed 0 to k square plus 9. I think it is very clear for you. Why? Because if we consider alpha belongs to -3 to 4 closed, then alpha square belongs to 0 to 16 closed. I think it is very clear for you. Why? Because if you write 9 to 16, it is wrong. So what about 1 square? 1 square also belongs to that interval. So that's why we have to neglect the negative part, which is the smaller one, so that we will get the correct answer. I think it is very clear for you. Once revise this. So alpha means k plus 1 whole square belongs to closed 0 to k square plus 9. Up to here we got. Let us continue. That means 0 less than or is equals to k plus 1 whole square less than or is equals to k square plus 9. 0 less than or is equals to k square plus 2k plus 1, k square plus 2k plus 1 less than or is equals to k square plus 9. Let us do one thing, let us separate the inequality, like k square plus 2k plus 1 greater than or is equal to 0, and you have to write not or. K square plus 2k plus 1 less than or is equal to k square plus 9, like this we can take. Now you can see this is k plus 1 whole square greater than or is equal to 0. That means k belongs to any real number, there will be no problem because this is always greater than or is equals to 0. Let me explain once again. I have written this as k plus 1 whole square. This should be greater than or is equal to 0. You can see this is always greater than or is equal to 0 whatever you take the k value. So k can be any real number. Here I can cancel k square on both sides. So it will be 2k less than or is equals to 8. Now k less than or is equals to 4. Now how to write the solution, that is the main thing here. Writing the solution for k is the main thing. So let us take this is solution A, solution B. Here we have to consider A and B. That means k belongs to any real number. That means this is the solution set for A. Let us take 4 here on the number line. It is less than or is equal to 4. K is less than or is equal to 4. That means this is the solution set for B. What is the intersection part? A. Solution set A is any real number. Solution set B is less than or is equal to 4. So automatically intersection will be k less than or is equal to 4 is the intersection part. So what is the solution for the given question? Clearly you can see that this is the example problem what we have considered. So left side 1, for that range I have considered. Right side 1, if this also belongs to that range, then solution exists. So I have considered k plus 1 also belongs to the range of left side trigonometric function. So that I have taken squaring on both sides. So I got inequality like this. I have separated the inequality by keeping and. So I got two solutions. One is k belongs to R and k less than or is equal to 4. Intersection we have to consider. Then common part will be k less than or is equals to 4. So that is the final answer. So but he is asking k belongs to. K less than or is equal to 4 means k belongs to what? Less than or is equal to means negative infinity to 4 closed. Negative infinity to 4 closed. That will be the final answer once revised. Let us consider another example problem. We need to solve sin x plus cos x equals to 5. Here clearly left hand side trigonometric function, if you consider, it is sin x plus cos x. Here a value 1, b value 1, c value 0 on comparing with this. Then clearly sin x plus cos x belongs to root over a square plus b square negative. That means it is clearly negative root 2 comma root 2. C minus root over a square plus b square, c plus root over a square plus b square I have applied. 5 does not belongs to closed negative root 2 to root 2. If 5 is belongs to negative root 2 to root 2 closed, then solution may exist. So but here clearly 5 does not belongs to negative root 2 to root 2, so that's why no solution. We can say that no solution. This is most important model. So he'll give left side trigonometric expression like this, right side any constant or unknown he'll give. For such type of questions, he will involve one unknown. He will ask if solution exists, then find the value of k. Such type of questions he will ask. For that we have to solve like this. If he is giving a constant here which is known one, so for that we have to solve like this. For left we have to find the range. If clearly this constant does not belongs to this, then solution does not exist. If belongs to, solution exists. For that we have to solve further to get the final answer. I think it is very clear for you. Once revise the solution.